Batang MANDunong home learning partners, you are still watching Project SOAR, series of online academic reviews of mathematics grade learning modules for Quarter 2, Week 1, brought to you by Highway Hills Integrated School teachers. For this week's reviewer for our grade 5 is a graduate of Mindanao University of Science and Technology. Currently, a teacher 1 at Highway Hills Integrated School, and she is teaching grade 5 pupils. Mga batang mandunong, let us all welcome Miss Danilyn B. Richa.
Good day, everyone. So, our lesson for this week is giving the place value and value of a digit of a given decimal number through 10,000ths. Okay, now, so let's have a review. What is a place value? A place value determines the value of a digit based on its location. Let's try to locate the place value of this number, 12,345,678. 8 is in the ones place value. 7 is in the tens. 6 is in the hundreds place value. 5 is in the thousands place value. 4 is in the 10,000s place value. 3 is in the 100,000s. 2 is in millions. And 1 is in the 10 millions. Now let's give the place value of the underlined digit. 89,567,897. The underlined digit is 5. What is the place value of 5? Correct. The answer is 100,000s. How about this one? 4,567,823. What is the place value of the underlined digit? That's right. 4 is in the millions place value. Lesson 1. Place value and the value of a digit of a given decimal number through 10,000ths. Let us study the place value chart below. It is extended to the right to include decimals. Decimals are separated from whole numbers by a decimal point. In the given decimal, the place value of 1 is tens, and its value is 1/10 or 10. The place value of 2 is ones, and its value is 2 ones or 2. The place value of 9 is tenths, and its value is 9/10 or 0 and 9/10. The place value of 8 is hundredths, and its value is 800ths or 800ths. The place value of 1 is thousandths, and its value is 1,000ths or 1,000ths. And the place value of 7 is 10,000ths, and its value is 10,000ths or 7,000ths. Now let's look at the decimal place value chart. We have here the whole part, the decimal point, and the decimal part. Let's look at the whole part. We have here the place value ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s, and millions, and so on. Here on the orange box, we have here the decimal point. On the right side of the decimal point is the decimal part. The place value in the right side of the decimal point is what we call the tenths, hundredths, thousandths, 10,000ths, 100,000ths, millions, and so on and so forth. Now let's have an exercise. Let's complete the table. Give the place value and the value of the underlined digit. The first number we have here 64 and 285 10,000ths. What do you think is the place value of the underlined digit? Correct. It's in the thousandths place. How about its value? The value is 8,000ths. Now let's proceed to the second number. 123 and 9,076 10,000ths. What do you think is the place value of 9? Correct, that is in the tenths place. How about its value? We can write 9/10. Now let's proceed to the third number. 34 and 3,457 10,000ths. What is the place value of the underlined digit? Correct, that is in the 10,000ths place. How about its value? That's in the 7/10,000ths. Each digit of a decimal is 1/10 the value of the digit to its left. The first place value to the right of a decimal point is tenths, then hundredths, thousandths, 10,000ths, and so on. Now for our lesson 2. Reads and writes decimal numbers through 10,000ths. In this lesson, we will learn how to read and write decimal numbers properly. First, we will learn how to correctly read and write decimal numbers less than 1. Let's begin with 0.053, which represents a number less than 1. To write a number less than 1, using words, we first need to define the place value of the digit farthest to the right. So we have here 0.053. What number is the digit that is farthest to the right? So we have here, let's count. So the 0, it's not the farthest. 5, no, it's not the farthest. And we have the 3. It's the farthest number or digit to the right. In the number 0.053, the digit 3 is in the rightmost place. Are we done? No, not yet. We're going to see or look at our chart. So using our place value pattern, we can see that the digit 3 is in the thousandths place. So look at here, the 3 is in the thousandths place. Next, we write down the number to the right of the decimal point. In this case, we have the number 53. It means we have 53 thousandths. So, we write this number using words as follows. So, we have here decimal in symbol. You can see it here, 0 and 053. So, how are we going to write that in word? So, you're going to write that as 53 thousandths. Now, let's have an exercise. Let's complete the table below. So we have here a table which has 2 columns, the decimal in words and decimal in symbols. So the first one is we have 45 10,000ths. It's in words. What is its in decimal in symbols? Correct. You can write it like that. 0 and 45 10,000ths. How about the next one? We have here the given number is in symbol. How are we going to write that in word? That's correct. That's 7,896 10,000ths. And now let's have the third one. So the third one we have here, the given is in word. So we need to write in symbol. Correct. That is 6 and 4,688 10,000ths. Now let's have the wrap up. Reading and writing decimal numbers. When reading or writing decimal numbers, read or write the whole number part as normal. Use and to represent the decimal point, and continue reading or writing the number as normal, but end with the last place value. If there are no whole numbers in front of the decimal value, you do not use the word end. Rounds decimal numbers to the nearest hundreds and thousands. Rounding to decimal places is exactly like rounding whole numbers. You just have more numbers and therefore greater accuracy. Now let's have problem number 1. Mr. Santos had his car's tank filled with gasoline. The gasoline meter registered 10 in 468,000 liters. Round off the number of liters of gasoline to the nearest hundredths. Now let's write the given number. It's 10 in 468,000. First, find your digit. The digit on the hundredths place is 6. Then, look at the digit to the right of the place being rounded. That's in the color blue. The digit to the right of the hundredths digit is 8 and it is greater than 5. So add 1 to the hundredths digit, that is 6, plus 1 and drop the digit to its right. So the answer in 10 in 468,000 rounded off to the nearest hundredths is 10 in 47 hundredths. Let's have here problem number 2. Round 65 and 3,452 10,000 to the nearest thousands. So let's write the given number 65 and 3,452 10,000s. First, find your digit. The digit on the thousands place is 5. Then, look at the digit to the right of the place being rounded. The digit to the right of the thousands digit is 2 and it is less than 5. So the thousandths digit stays the same and drop the digit to its right. So the answer in 65 and 3,452 10,000s rounded off to the nearest thousands is 65 and 345 thousandths. Now let's have an exercise. Number 1. What is 32 in 4,567 10,000ths rounded to the nearest hundredths? That's right. The answer is letter B, 32 and 46 hundredths. Number 2. What is 9 and 5,467 10,000ths rounded to the nearest thousands? Here are your choices. Correct. The answer is letter C, 9 and 547 thousandths. Now let's have a wrap-up of rounding decimal numbers. To round a decimal, look at the digit immediately to the right of the place being rounded. If the digit is 5 or more, add 1 to the digit in the place being rounded. and drop all the digits to its right. If that digit is 4 or less, the digit stays the same and drop all the digits to the right of the place being rounded. Thank you for listening. If you have any questions, you can ask your teacher for further explanation.